That's a talent, you know. So it's my final day in Porto. I booked this restaurant called Euskalduna Studio. It's just got 1 star this year, and I booked the chef's table, so we're gonna sit at the kitchen. Let's go.
Just to
Bon dia.
Bon dia. Next time, you know.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to Euskalduna. We have 2 seats right there in front of all action.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Small basket. So we have an omakase style relationship of trust between the chefs and our guests. We'll decide what you eat when you eat it to feel at home. We want to get rid of all the formalities. Just enjoy it as much as possible. We'll take care of the rest. Pedro over there, the guy with glasses, he's he
has no glasses today.
Contact lenses.
He always has the glasses. This guy. We do techniques from all over the world, but we only use Portuguese ingredients. The only thing we don't have from Portugal is the coffee. It will be kind of a fusion, but with Portuguese.
Japanese omakase style, they have 10 courses. It's just like a surprise. They ask us not to look at the back. So 10 moments and some surprise in the middle.
In this case, we travel to the north part of Portugal, Vinhos Verdes region, very well known for Alvarinho grape. And the idea is to have this fresh sparkling, already with some complexity, but something that will clean your palate in between the dishes and nothing that will get over. Let's taste it.
Thank you.
Snack, which we use a very special oyster from Portugal, from the Sado region, so sacid with tartlet. We also make an emulsion with the muscle of the oyster, the one that holds the shells together. A 1-bite snack. I hope you enjoy the start.
It's 1 bite, but everything from the ocean. I can feel the breeze from the harbor. You can feel the freshness. The oyster.
It's like ocean. The ocean.
Exactly. It should call like a bite of the ocean.
Yeah.
So in this next snack, scarlet shrimp. So one of the best shrimps in Portugal. We make a tartare with it. So we mix it together with mango and Granny Smith apple salad to give some creaminess to bring everything together. Make an emulsion with the heads of the scarlet shrimp. We only use the heads for the emulsion because that's where most of the flavor is concentrated. And we want this to be very powerful in terms of the flavor of the shrimp. So we only use the heads. And we put everything on top of this very thin fried bread with a little bit of smoked chili, and on top some black sesame. Here the idea is that you eat it almost like a cookie, so I will just ask you when you grab it, don't press it too hard, otherwise
it's gonna break.
Yes.
Okay. The second snack, it makes like a little cookie, like that. Very good. The concept of like the bite of the ocean just continue because it has another taste of the sea. The whole Portugal is very focused on seafood because it's next to the sea. I think very crispy, the bread, and when you bite it, you also combines with the softness of the shrimp. It's very nice.
The last snack, we have some yellowfin tuna from the Azores Islands. We use the belly part of the fish, we'll have more fat in between the meat. Here we want it to melt in your mouth when you eat it. We just marinate it on top of some different kinds of citrus. We use the citrus from Alentejo, a very small farm, old couple from Germany. They retired a few years ago. They came to Portugal and they opened a very small farm. They only produce citrus, all kinds of citrus from all over the world. They managed to bring the seeds and plant them here. Don't sell it to the public. They just send it to some specific restaurants. We know what we're gonna get. They send us what they have at the moment, according to the season or the weather. So it's always very funny to try to find a dish where we can use it or to create a dish around 1 or 2 specific products. In this case, we have massa lemon and grapefruit on top of the tuna. And we finish with some shiso leaves, just chopped very thinly, here to give some nice freshness.
Yellowfin tuna, and they have some very special ingredients from a local farm. I think they never know what they are gonna get, so it's very special. Wow, I like the citrus flavor on top. It's like at the beginning of the summer, the right temperature that reminds you of a beach holiday.
So here for our next moment, we have a sashimi of amberjack from the Azores Island, Portugal. We get it super fresh, but we dry age it. Same process used on the meat. We want to extract moisture in excess, break down fiber so it has a better texture and flavor. And then we made our our special interpretation of a soup. We in Portugal love our soups, so it's just a cold dashi broth used with the flakes of the bonito, katsuobushi, some dehydrated shiitake mushrooms, and some kombu, the seaweed. And then we have another special produce from Portugal, from our coast, goose barnacles, super in season right now, super delicious.
We had that in Belcanto as well. It's a very special ingredient from Portugal. It's very fresh, and then it combines with the soup. It's very well balanced.
Is this the citrus from the farm?
Yes.
That's so small.
Yeah, this one is the lemon quat. Kumquat, but lemon quat. It looks like a little lemon. Exactly. Here for our next moment, we reached our first pausa. It's eel from Figueira da Foz in the center of our country. We get it fresh, we smoke it here in the restaurant, then we just grill it light, add a little bit of teriyaki, which we make here in the restaurant. Underneath you have some ribbons of asparagus, super in season right now, jumbo asparagus from Guimarães, more up north. So we don't have to do much with it. They're in season, they're in their best condition. Just add a light vinaigrette. On top, some grilled asparagus, and then the citrus, the lemon quap for some acidity, some freshness. I hope you enjoy the pause.
I can already smell the unagi. The unagi itself is smoked a little bit, and it has the natural taste of the unagi. It's quite sweet, and look at this lemon. It's from a special farm. It's like this. The lemon adds the acidity level to the whole dish. It just elevates everything.
We have our squid dish. Try to use most of the squid for this dish. We get very big squids from the Azores Islands. We in the bottom make a cream with the tentacles, some ginger, chili, a little bit of koji as well. Make a very aromatic cream. Then the head of the squid we slice very thinly, completely raw on this dish. And here it will resemble almost like a pasta dish, because the squid itself will look like rice noodles. Then we serve a sauce on top called nage, a French sauce made with vermouth, very aromatic, a lot of butter to make it super creamy. On top some cedro, citrus from Thailand, comes also from the farm we were talking about. It looks like a lemon, but it's this big. The skin is this thick, and the juice part is like this.
Oh, what's the name of the stuff?
Cedro. Normally in the lemon, the skin is very bitter. The cedro is very light in taste, very crispy. You can bite it like an apple. We only use the skin, and we just chop it very thinly, put a little bit on top, and we cover everything with this crisp made with the ink. Grab your spoon, smash the crisp, then mix everything like you're eating a pasta dish.
It's so smooth. It's just like everything is in harmony. Let the flavor and texture do their own work.
Here we have river trout from Boticas in the north part of Portugal, very near the border with Spain. We cure this fish in salt brine, a liquid salt brine, and then we confit it in olive oil until it reaches 42 degrees inside, so very lightly cooked. On top some pickled radish and almond. On the side we serve bot blanc with some almond oil.
Because they have some like nuts on top, and the sauce is rich but not heavy. It just creates this interesting combination of texture and layers of flavor in your mouth.
In Portugal we call it curvina. It's cooked in steam. It gets super juicy. Put it on top of a broccoli puree. Some broccoli stems and then we serve a sauce. It's called pil, very common in the Basque country. Basically olive oil, fish heads, garlic, and white wine. They cook very slowly. The natural collagen and the gelatin from the heads will give structure and texture to this sauce. We finish with some broccoli stems.
I've never thought that people would do the broccoli puree and put it on and it just creates an interesting contrast.
We have John Dory in butter, in noisette butter. We make a fish sauce inspired by roasted fish with vegetables. We roast the fish bones and vegetables a lot, and then we let it reduce. We want a very intense sauce. Some young peas, very tender. Just put last minute in the sauce. Just to cook very slightly. We want them to keep the nice texture.
It starts from very soft, very easy to bite to like a little bit interesting texture.
We continue our next moment and last savory moment of the menu. A very traditional Portuguese dish, pork with fava bean stew. Iberian pork from the Alentejo region down south. We dry age it for at least 30 days. And then the stew of fava beans, basically we make the sauce with the bones and let it reduce for at least 3 days in some big pots. And then we add the fava bean.
Surprisingly fresh. It's a meat dish. And then that's how you make this?
Yeah, we made the crumble with that. Here we made a sorbet, and this one will be a little bit more complex. Here we try to have tangerine mixed with the saffron. The flavors combined are really different, so we thought that was a good idea to serve it. And we will finish with a foam that we made with tangerine. The objective of the foam is to be more acid and to clean your palate from the fat that you have eaten in the pork.
It's like 3 layers. You have, yeah, that's my favorite kind of dessert. One of the best I've tasted recently because it's only natural sugar, it's tangerine, so it's so fresh. And then you have that granular taste from the cacao-like powder, and then there's a foam on top. It's very soft.
We have roasted pineapple ice cream, curd made with tea, a green tea called Gouhian. For a long time was the only tea plantation in Europe. Little dot on top is a jam made with fermented chilies. The waffle is made with São Jorge cheese. 12-month aged cheese. Almost like the Portuguese Parmesan, so very salty, very strong cheese. The waffle should be your first spoon, so use the waffle to dig in the ice cream and take it to your mouth. And then you can use the boring spoon.
We tried the secret menu with the asparagus ice cream, did not serve it, but I think it's very good. It's like super fresh. I like how restaurants, whenever they do it with some unconventional ingredients to do conventional dishes. To dip into this pineapple ice cream. Wow! It's a dessert in a dessert, and also because of the cheese, it's kind of salty.
Yeah, it's a little salty and balanced the sweetness.
Yes,
of everything.
yes, it creates very interesting combination for the dessert.
Caramelized pistachio and a cream made with dry figs, just to give our Euskalduna touch. Okay, I hope you enjoy. The one you may hit it with your hands, but Danny will give you a spoon if you want to hit with a spoon.
Now I have this. It's a French toast. You can use your hand. It's very soft. French toast is very soft, and on top I think the caramelize it a little bit, and also with the nuts on top, and combined with the coffee. It just tastes amazing. I love this place. It's very like family style, but with its own elegance, and all the is well designed and well thought after. You totally couldn't notice that the time has passed. It's already almost 4. We've been here for 3 hours. But just one of those moments that you enjoy life the most. If you're here in Porto, make sure you can stop by here. They open for lunch on Friday and Saturday. It's usually easier for lunch. But dinner must be a very different vibe, but they serve the same menu. See you next time. Bye.